We come quietly into your presence, God, not rushing, not pretending, just as we are. Some of us arrive carrying real needs that feel heavy this morning. Concerns about money, questions about health, responsibilities that feel larger than our strength, worries about family, about work, about what lies ahead. Some needs are clear, others sit deeper, hard to name, but still felt. We pause here. We let the noise slow down. We allow ourselves to arrive without explaining anything. You already know what we are carrying. You see the needs we understand and the ones we don't yet have words for. You are not surprised by our worries. You are not disappointed by our uncertainty. You are not waiting for us to be stronger or more confident before you draw near. So we come with open hands, empty hands maybe, hands that have been holding too much for too long. If there is shame attached to needing help, we gently place that here too. If there is fear about not having enough, we bring that honestly. If there is tension in our bodies or tightness in our thoughts, we allow it to soften in your presence. We remind our hearts that being here is not a failure. It is trust. It is humility. It is the beginning of rest. You are close, closer than our worries, closer than our questions, closer than the future we cannot yet see. As we sit here, we breathe a little slower. We loosen our grip. We let ourselves be seen without fear of judgment. Before we ask for anything, we remember this truth. We are already known, already held, already welcome. And for this moment, that is enough. We stay here with you, God, and we gently turn toward the needs we carry. Some of them feel simple on the surface. Daily provision. Enough for today. Enough strength to get through what is ahead. Others feel heavier. Needs that touch our sense of safety, our stability, our health, our relationships, our sense of direction when the way forward feels unclear. We acknowledge them now without fear, without shame, without trying to minimize or explain them away. You know that unmet needs can wear us down. They can create quiet anxiety that follows us through the day. They can leave us tired before we even begin. So we stop pretending we are fine. We let honesty take its place. We remind our hearts that having needs does not mean we lack faith. It means we are human. It means we are finite. It means we were never meant to carry everything alone. We bring the practical needs, the bills, the responsibilities, the decisions that feel pressing. We bring the emotional needs, the longing for reassurance, the desire for support, the need to feel steady again. We bring the needs we rarely speak out loud, the ones that feel vulnerable, the ones we worry might be too much. Nothing we bring here is too small. Nothing is unworthy of your attention. You do not compare our needs. You do not rank them. You simply receive them. As we name what is real, something begins to lift. The weight of self-reliance softens. The pressure to appear strong eases. We feel permission to be honest, and in that honesty, connection deepens. We are not pushing you away with our needs. We are drawing closer. We rest in that truth for a moment. And so we stay here with you, God, and we begin to ask. Not with urgency, not with pressure, but with quiet trust. You already know what this day holds. You see the appointments, the conversations, the bills, the responsibilities. You know the needs that feel small and the ones that feel overwhelming. So we place them before you, gently. We ask for daily provision, for enough for today, enough strength for the tasks ahead, enough patience for the people we will meet, enough clarity for the decisions waiting to be made. We ask for provision in practical ways, for work that sustains, for resources that cover what must be covered, for guidance where the path feels uncertain. And we ask for what cannot be measured, for calm in anxious moments, for courage when we feel unsure, for steady hope when doubt tries to speak louder. We do not ask to control the future. We do not demand answers all at once. We simply bring today. You taught us to pray for daily bread. not for a lifetime supply in one moment, but for what is needed now. So we release tomorrow into your hands, and we ask you to meet us here, in this day. If provision comes quietly, help us notice. If it arrives in unexpected ways, help us receive it. If it comes as strength instead of change, help us trust it. As we ask, something softens. The tight grip of worry begins to loosen. Hope rises, not loudly, but steadily. We are not begging into emptiness. We are speaking to a Father who listens, to a shepherd who cares, to a faithful God who responds in love. And in this asking, we feel supported, not strained, held, not hurried. We rest our requests in your hands. And now, God, we remain with you in the waiting. Because not everything arrives right away. Some needs linger. Some answers take time. Some doors stay closed longer than we hoped. You see the uncertainty we carry, the quiet questions we replay in our minds, the moments when provision feels delayed and we wonder how things will work out. So we bring this waiting to you gently. We name it without anger, without despair, just honesty. We remind our hearts that waiting does not mean you are absent. Delay does not mean neglect. Silence does not mean you have turned away. You are still here, still attentive, still caring for what concerns us. Teach us how to rest while we wait, not to strain for answers that are not yet given, not to rush ahead of what you are unfolding. Help us trust that your timing is kind, that you see what we cannot, that you are working even when progress feels slow. We release the pressure to solve everything today. We loosen our grip on outcomes. We allow ourselves to breathe again. In this waiting, give us patience that does not harden, hope that does not fade, peace that steadies us from the inside when worry tries to take over. Remind us to return to this moment, to the truth that we are not alone, that you walk with us step by step. Provision may be unfolding quietly, guidance may be forming slowly, and even now you are holding us steady. So we wait with you, not in fear, but in trust. And as we do, something settles, anxiety softens, the heart rests a little deeper. We are supported here, even in the waiting. And as we stay here with you, God, we begin to notice that your care reaches further than what we can see or measure. You provide in more ways than we often realize. You offer peace when our thoughts feel restless. A quiet calm that settles the heart, even when circumstances remain the same. You give strength when bodies feel tired. Not always a sudden surge, but enough for the next step, enough to keep going gently. You offer clarity when decisions feel heavy, a steady sense of direction, a small light for the path just ahead. You bring comfort when emotions feel stretched thin, when worry lingers, when disappointment weighs quietly inside us. We receive these gifts now, not as replacements for what we still need, but as signs that you are caring for us fully. Help us notice your provision in subtle ways, in moments of calm we did not create, in endurance we did not expect, in reassurance that arrives quietly. We thank you for sustaining us from the inside, for tending to the parts of us that no one else can see. Even if material answers are still forming, we acknowledge that you are already at work, already providing what our souls need to remain steady. Let this awareness deepen our trust. Remind us that your care is whole and complete, that you are attentive to every layer of our lives. And as we receive this inner provision, we feel less depleted, more grounded, more supported. You are holding us together, even here, and now, God, we slow even more. We rest here with you. We do not rush to the next moment. We do not try to finish anything. We simply remain. We let trust settle gently in our hearts, not because everything is clear, not because every need has already been met, but because you are here. We thank you quietly, not with big words, not with forced gratitude, but with a soft awareness that we are not alone. Thank you for seeing us fully, for knowing what we need before we know how to name it. Thank you for the ways you provide step by step, moment by moment, often quietly, often just in time. We release the weight of tomorrow into your care, what we cannot control, what we cannot predict, what still feels uncertain. We trust that whatever lies ahead is already known to you, already held by you, already surrounded by your care. If worry tries to return, remind our hearts that you walk with us into every hour. If fear whispers again, gently draw us back to this place of rest. We receive the peace you offer now, not as an ending, but as something that stays with us. And as we move forward from here, we do so quietly held, steady, reassured. You remain with us. And that is enough.